Hi, welcome in, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? If you don't know me yet, my name is Lex. I am a comfy witch VTuber who works at a magical coffee shop. I am so excited to be here today. But first, welcome in, welcome. How are we all feeling? I'm doing pretty well myself. I've got a hot coffee with whipped cream and caramel. Yes. Life is good. Let me take a sip of that before we get into this. Oh. But I am super excited for today's stream. We are trying out a game that is new to us. It is called Artificial Nexus, and it is a sci-fi mystery visual novel, which honestly just sounds right up our alley. I mean, I've heard it compared to AI the Somnium Files and Ace Attorney, and we love both of those games, especially Ace Attorney. So I am absolutely looking forward to this. I actually received this game for free, so I will be trying it out and giving you my thoughts. But based off of what I've heard so far, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I am so excited. Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to playing this. Actually, let me read the description for you. I figure that will give us a little bit of an idea of what to expect. Susan has woken up in a strange coffin-like device with no memory of who or where she is. Sorry. Uncover the answers in this visual novel as you solve puzzles to escape in a stunning sci-fi mystery investigation. And then there's a little more here. I'll read some of it. It's a sci-fi mystery investigation game which plays as a visual novel point-and-click hybrid. In order to escape from the building and learn about Susan's past, you'll need to move around multiple locations, find hidden codes, race against time, and control computers, all while avoiding the enemies who have attacked the building. If you're cunning enough, you may even be able to discover some of the secret unlockables. Achievements? Maybe? Some of the features of the game include more than just dialogue trees. Artificial Nexus places you in a location where you can control what you do and where. The rate you progress is controlled by you, and you have a wide array of options available to you in each room. All of the important story scenes are fully voice acted. That's exciting. As much as I love doing the voices myself, I love when a game has voice acting. Oop. It's trying to show me this little scene every few minutes. I'm assuming it's like an opening. We'll look at that a little bit later. We will. Now if I could open Steam again. An engaging and thrilling mystery. Clever puzzles to solve. A story of nearly 80,000 words. Yeah, I don't think we're beating all of this today, but who knows? Content to keep you returning. An unlockable gallery of artwork and achievements will keep you playing through the game to find every last secret. I do like secrets. Big fan of secrets. Beautiful anime style artwork. I can see that. You can't see that, but I can see. And it has multiple endings. I'm unsure if we'll be able to complete any of the endings today, but we will give it our best shot. I'm so excited about this, actually. Oh, there's something else I wanted to say too, but I can't remember what it was. I'll let you know if I remember. Let me just take a little sip of my coffee.
But it might be too...
Yes, okay. And today just so happens to be this game's 1-year anniversary. So happy anniversary to Artificial Nexus. Very exciting. I think maybe we should just get started. I mean, it sounds like a fun time, so... I think we might just do that. Just give me 1 second. I gotta switch our category. Boop, boop, boop. Bloop, bloop. What am I, a fish? Bloop, bloop. Okay, I have to tell you a little story. So, when Lex was very little Lex, I had 4 fish, or more accurately, my family had 4 fish when I was growing up. And for some reason, one of the fish, we named the fish Little Gloop. Which feels like a really silly name for a fish, of course, and you know, it was. Because, well, 8-year-olds aren't the best at coming up with names, exactly. So we had Dory, we had Marlin, and then I was really fighting to name the small orange one Nemo, but my sister insisted that we name the fish Little Gloop. And so I was like, you know what, it's fine, we'll go with it. It was silly. Okay. I think it's time to get started. I've waited too long. So basically, while I was setting up for this, I was just looking at this screen the entire time and just trying to see if I could make any words out of the letters here. Because I think it would be really cool if they hid something in here. I don't think they did. I didn't see anything. Oh, it's right there, right in front of me. It says, "Who am I?" Ah. This must be referring to Susan. Sorry, I'll show you that in a second. I looked the entire time and I couldn't find it. And then, of course, when I start showing it, that's when it shows up. But I was like making like really random little words. I was like, oh yeah, it says but. You know, that sort of thing. I was starting to doubt that there was actually something hidden. Oh my gosh, it is so warm in my room today. So if I'm a little off, that's why. I am overheating right now. But I don't exactly have a fan, so we make do with what we've got. Let me just take one more sip of my coffee. And I'm assuming these two are our main characters. I really like the designs. Especially this one. I like the ponytail. And the little tuft of hair in front. I like that a lot. Yes. Oh, wait, no, I actually wanted to show you that time. I keep clicking off of it. Let me take a peek at our preferences real quick. I might speed up the text just a little. Just a teensy bit. Actually, that might be too much now. I don't know. That feels good. Yeah. Combat. I didn't know there was combat in this game. I think we're gonna like this a lot. I really do. You can change the font. Really? I like this one. Okay. Start manual extras. Okay. I think we're just gonna wait for the thing to start again. I'm not sure if it's something that we should wait for or if it's just gonna play again when I press start, but we might as well. This music is kind of nice. It's very peaceful. Despite like the general feeling of unease that seems to follow this game. The music feels very peaceful to me, especially as I was setting up, because I got to listen to it for like half an hour. Sometimes when I'm listening to the same song for like half an hour as I'm setting up the game, it gets a little bit annoying, but not this one. I could listen to this the entire time we're playing, really. I think... Okay. I was gonna say, I think it starts when it loops again, so... Did it say, are you living the life you want to?
I'd like to help, but it might be difficult. I don't really remember anything about myself.
That's alright.
Yeah. Oh!
I'd like to help.
Did it break?
It might be difficult. I don't really remember anything about myself.
That's alright.
I think it might be bugged out. Oh well. It's probably something on my end, honestly. Knowing me. Okay. Well, we'll just get started then. That's okay. This is only a work of fiction. Unless... Kidding. But in 10 years, who knows? Oh, dang.
If I want to get out of here, then I've only got one option left.
And that is... Hello? Oh, hi!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Who?
And there's Susan, our main character.
That's a yes, then. How are you feeling?
She looks like she's feeling not too great, if I'm being completely honest. But, you know. What do I know? Yeah, she's not doing so hot.
Pretty woozy.
Woozy? Oh no.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Sorry.
I could ask you the same question. More importantly, though, are you aware of what's happened?
Huh?
Of the attack?
What happened? What attack?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think Susan and I are in the same boat here.
Where are we? And
where are we?
Who are you?
Don't you just hate when you wake up in a coffin with no memory of what happened before this?
My name is Hank. Hank Emmerich.
That's just Tuesday. Hank Emmerich.
Blonde hair, glasses. Does any of that ring a bell?
Yeah, I know you. You were on the title screen.
No, I don't think I know you.
Yeah, I don't know him either.
What's this? Where are we?
Somewhere, probably.
We're in a Koyas facility. Several floors underground.
Koyas?
Wait. You're gonna have to elaborate a little more, buddy.
Yes, Koyas. Do you remember what it stands for? What we do?
No, not at all.
Not that it really matters right now, but we're a technology company.
Really? I feel like one of the pluses of having a main character with amnesia is that you can kind of explain it to the player without directly talking to the player. Like, instead of having like a pop-up saying, oh yeah, this, and this, you know?
Mostly producing SaaS, but
can
we've been slowly branching out into hardware over the last 10 years. I think the latest...
Sorry, no offense, but I don't really...
Oh.
Does any of that really matter right now?
Yeah, I think there's something more important going on here than where you were.
What were you saying about some sort of attack?
Yeah, what happened?
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Something.
I heard
probably.
some strange noises and decided to play it safe. I ducked into the control room and managed to engage some sort of master lock on the door, but it took me a while to get into the system from there.
You must be pretty
Once
smart.
I did, I had a look around using the cameras and spotted you.
Us.
And everyone else?
Is there anyone else left?
Is there anybody else down here?
Uh-oh.
I haven't managed to activate all of the cameras yet. I
Oh,
haven't seen anyone else so far, but that doesn't
So-
necessarily mean anything.
so there could be other people here.
They might have all made it out of here before anything too dangerous happened.
I hope so.
Right. So there was an attack, and it's just you and me right now.
Seems kind of suspicious, though. Do we trust this guy?
How about your story?
Are we a little suspicious of him? Maybe. Personally, I am.
Sorry?
I don't think she remembers. So
I'd like to know a bit more about you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I've never seen you before in my life.
Huh. So... Huh. That's really interesting. Because he's not missing any memories as far as we're aware. But he doesn't recognize her, even though... This is really interesting. Hi, I'm New. Hi, New. I'm Dad. Welcome in, welcome in. We're playing Artificial Nexus.
And that pod thing that you were in is... Well, like I said, we've been branching out into hardware, but I sure as heck have no idea what that is.
You mean you don't know what the creepy, scary technology coffin thingy is?
Do you mind telling me how you got here?
In the pod, I'm assuming. I don't know. It's a
Don't
spaceship.
think I remember.
Sorry?
I try and think back to how I got in that pod, how I got here, but it's
Uh-oh.
completely blank.
Yeah, she doesn't remember anything. Do you remember your own name?
None of what you've just said. The attack, Koyas.
What does she remember?
None of that brings up anything from...
Very
Yeah.
convenient.
What do you mean? You're convenient.
I swear it's true.
Do we trust either of them? I feel like there's a bigger force at play here, obviously, but...
I must have been hit during the attack and gotten a concussion, or I probably hid inside the pod for safety, and it ended up being airtight, so
He's suspicious,
Something like that.
but she could also be some kind of spy or something and not remember any of it. Okay.
Can you
Let's
tell
just play
me
the game.
anything about yourself, Miss Doe?
Susan Doe.
Sorry?
Do you remember your name? If you can't, then calling you Jane Doe is as good as anything.
Yeah.
Yes, my name is Susan.
She doesn't seem so sure about that. I don't know. Is it really?
It's Susan. I'm sure of it.
Or is that just one of the orders she was given from her alien overlord that sent her here in the sleep pod?
Well, that's a start. Do you remember anything beyond that?
I mean, why else would she be so green?
No,
I'm silly.
I don't think so.
Well, that'll have to do then.
Oh well.
Sorry that you've had to come into this situation, Susan. We're under attack, and at this stage, we're going to have to rely on each other.
Okay. Not suspicious of him at all.
Wait,
Not in the slightest.
what do you mean by that?
We're gonna need his help to get out of here. Basically.
You're not planning on sitting in that room for the rest of your life, are you?
What's a room?
You want to get out there and do something, surely.
Does she even know what she wants to do with her life?
Yes?
Perfect. I'm in the control room, so
She
if I
doesn't
can get
sound so
these other
sure.
cameras working, I can guide you around the facility.
Okay.
Do you think you can make your way to me?
You mean on my own? Why can't you head to me?
Well, you can hear him just fine, and he has the surveillance cameras, so he's looking at the surveillance cameras right now. So he can keep watch while we go, right?
I'm already in the control
Basically?
room.
Yeah.
If you come to me, then I can warn you about any threats I spot with the cameras.
Exactly.
And I might be able to help out in other ways.
He put it a lot nicer than I did, but...
If it's the other way round, then I might as well be moving in the dark.
With his smooth, extremely suspicious voice.
I guess that makes sense. But how will I know how to get to you?
I think he's gonna have to guide us.
I don't know this
I don't
building.
think... Yeah.
Easy. I've got a map of the facility in here. Whenever you want me
Okay.
to, I can describe where you are in relation to everything.
Okay.
Or, heck, if you just want to ask me a question about the room you're in, I can answer that too.
Do we get to investigate stuff?
You've really thought of everything, haven't you?
Well, it's not like there's much of an alternative, is there?
Yeah,
Not if I want to
there's
get out
really,
of here
really.
with you. How are you feeling? Do you think you're ready to start?
I don't know.
I guess that now's as good a time as any.
Oh, look at her with her little smile.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's
You
go.
can start by moving northwards. That will take you into networking.
Networking. Okay. You can leave a room by clicking on the walk icon or by pressing the M button. Okay. Can we click on her at all? Can we interact with anything? That pod sure is creepy. I mean, it looks like she was hooked up or something. Based on the inside of that thing. Okay. Got our history log where you can see all that. Some notes. Hank has never seen Susan before and has no idea who she is. Susan woke up in a strange pod, but doesn't remember getting into it. Susan has amnesia and doesn't remember much about herself. Claes. Claes is a technology company that develops both software and hardware. Personal. So we can add our own little notes. Oh, that's so nice to have like a little note-taking feature for when we come up with theories. Which will be happening, I'm sure. Okay. Anything in our inventory? Not yet. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, we did just get here. You know, coming out of a pod, but... Okay. So we want to go into networking. What happens if we go into the break room? I love this little icon. It looks so cute. That's so silly. Do we want to go into the break room? It won't let me. I do want to go there, but I should probably go to the networking room, like Hank told me to. Well, why do we have to do what Hank tells us to? Okay, fine.
Huh?
Huh? The door isn't opening. Could Hank know why that is? You can talk to Hank by clicking on the chat bubble icon. Most rooms offer multiple conversations.
Hey,
Really?
Hank?
Hank! I tried moving like you said, but the door isn't opening. It isn't? Try taking a closer look at it. I doubt that's anything too complicated. You can look at the items in the room by clicking on the icon. Or pressing the L. Oh! So we can investigate. This is exciting. I was woken up in this thing by Hank over the radio. I don't remember climbing into it at all, but I must have at some point in the past. If there are any clues that it can give me, I can't see any of them at the moment. Dang, okay. What about over here? It looks like there's a small button on the door. What happens if I press it? Hank? It looks like the door was locked, but I managed to open it.
That's correct.
Great work, Susan. You'd better keep moving, though. Okay, well, maybe I will. Can we talk?
Hey, Hank?
Yes, Susan?
I'm not quite sure.
Do you know what this weird pod thing I was in is for?
Did you forget?
I told you that I had no idea. Remember?
That's true.
Oh, yeah. But you've never heard about it before.
No.
Dang. Caffeinated Among Us. Yes. Clearly, this is Among Us.
Are you sure?
Nobody's ever said to you, hey Hank, if there's ever an attack on the building, climb into the giant pod that we keep in this one room. We keep it around for emergencies and birthday parties.
I'm certain.
What? If someone had ever told me something like that, I definitely have mentioned it. As it is, it's as much a mystery to me as you are. Oh, fair enough. Let me take a little sip of my caffeinated beverage. Okay, let's get going. I love taking as long as possible to do things. Smelling every single wall. I might have to cancel stream. My mic is broken. Oh no! What happened? Well, I hope it gets fixed soon, or you can get a new one soonish. It really stinks. I'm sorry. Ah.
Hey, Hank.
Hank. So, what's this room for? It looks like somebody works here.
Well,
it's the office for networking. The person who works in here takes care of all the connections, all throughout this floor, making sure that everyone here's got good connections to the LAN. The World Wide Web, the internet, whatever they need, really.
I'm not quite sure.
First the stand broke, so I couldn't hold the mic, and so it fell. Oh no! I'm sorry, that's awful. What do you mean by the connections?
Did you forget?
Of course you want to know. For some reason, don't ask me why, management decided that each level should have its own team working on their own project, and that everyone should be restricted to a network within their floor. You can still connect to the internet and we can message teams on other floors, but there's a lot of code and files that can only be accessed from a computer connected to the network on this level. Interesting. And I can't connect it to my computer. Oh. It's all physical connections too. No Wi-Fi allowed. So, what does the networking person actually do?
Let me explain.
In theory, if someone has issues connecting or if a new device needs to be set up, she takes care of it.
What do you think?
What do you mean by in theory?
Well,
problems don't come up that often in such a small space like this. I'm pretty sure that she spends most of her time building card towers. That's like a nice way to spend the day. They won't recognize my headset mic as a microphone. Oh. I'm so sorry. That's really unfortunate. Okay, let's look around. Poster. This seems useful. A penny farthing for Fanny, coming summer 1985. Is this a poster for a movie? I've never heard of it before. It must be pretty niche. I wonder if this is based on a real movie. I bet it is. photo. It's a photo of two women. One is holding two balloons that make the number 21. The other is wearing a sash that says 18 years old. They look very similar. Maybe they're sisters? Mug. There better be some good coffee in here. Well, maybe not if this place seems to be abandoned other than two people, but... Who knows how old the coffee would be at this point? Is Among Us based on a real movie? Nobody knows. That's a really cute ghost. Computer. That looks like a pretty high-tech computer. At least, I think it is. It doesn't look like it's got a password, but I'd better leave it alone for now. I need to keep making my way to Hank. No, we need to investigate everything. I wish we could click on the trash can. Let us click on every trash can. What's this little black thing? It doesn't have any words printed on it. I have no idea what it could be. Muesli bar wrapper. This is undeniable proof that something sinister is going on at Koyas. Clearly. Oh, I love that. That's so silly. Book. This book looks very heavy. If the bookmark is anything to go by, the person reading this hasn't gone very far through it. Oh, do we want to read this? His visor, the silent knight continued on without saying a word to me. My lord, I called out after him, do you not wish to know more about me? Do you not question one who would serve you so willingly after killing the man who was to be his master? Truth be told, although it was I who prompted the questions, I secretly hoped that he would not turn back and ask what the answers may be. I had them, of course, but doubted that they would satisfy him, and anticipated the act of rejection from him once I had given them. To my great fortune, the silent knight did not demand answers of me. In fact, he didn't even acknowledge that I had spoken, and merely continued on his way. Upon realizing his disinterest, I scrambled after him as fast as my feet could carry me, quick to catch up to him. With no overt objection from him, I could only assume that my request had been agreed to. Had I known then where our journey together would lead us, would lead me, would I have left the village with him? Likely I would have, as I have already explained. My village was one of the dead and the dying. Oh. It's really interesting. I wonder if this means anything, or if this is just here. You know? This sorrow did not discriminate in those it took. And I had stayed there. I can't read. And had I stayed there, I would have no doubt succumbed to it before long, regardless of my health. I can't read today. For the first few hours of our journey, things were mostly silent. Certainly there were noises, the scraping of armor, the snap of twigs beneath our feet. But there was no discussion between us. As I would have expected, had Hendrik been my master as initially planned. At that time, the strongest emotion I felt within my breast was fear. Had I escaped a terrible fate? Or had I simply traded one monster for another? Uh-oh. Should I take that as foreshadowing? I don't know. Let's talk to Hank. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Susan?
Sure, what is it?
Well...
You said that every floor has its own project, right? What's this one's? What are you working on
No.
at the moment? That's confidential.
Huh?
Aw, seriously? You don't trust
Let me explain.
Until a few minutes ago, I hadn't ever seen you in my life. I'm not going to trust you with non-essential information. And even if I did trust you, there are higher priorities right now.
Hey!
I mean, I guess that's fair. You don't know that. what if whatever you were working on ends up being relevant while exploring?
I doubt that.
If it is, we shall deal with it then. Until then, I'm not giving you any private information about Koya.
Damn it, Hank!
If our positions were swapped, I'd absolutely share it with you. And that is why I'm an essential cog in the machine that is Koya's, and you're just, whatever you are. She's just a whatever she is. Yep. Okay. Where are we headed? I'm actually not sure. Can we go to the break room now? Oh, we can! Awesome! These specific plastic chairs are so nostalgic to me for some reason. I just wanted to say that. Like, I remember sitting on these, like, very specific plastic chairs. You know, like, in the summer, outside, growing up. Very nostalgic. Let me take a little sip of my coffee. Okay. Hey!
Wow!
Whoa, I like the look of this room. I can't say I find that very surprising. This is the break room, where people usually come during lunch and the like.
I'm not quite sure.
And do you play games and stuff?
Let me explain.
Does she know what a break room is? Does she know what a job is? What does she know? Koya's recruits only the top engineers and programmers for its products. When people are gathered here, they primarily discuss matters related to work, such as how to optimize an algorithm or improve haptic feedback. Workers debate freely about what can be done to streamline database schemas or conserve memory during intense parallel processing jobs. I can speak. Although, yes, you are correct that people usually play games while on lunch. You got games on your phone? So, there's a table where I guess you eat your food, and another table, and I think that's an arcade cabinet? Is there nowhere to prepare food? Unfortunately not. Most people either bring something from home or head out to purchase something from a store.
What do you think?
Which one do you normally
Let me
do?
explain.
Me? I much prefer to bring lunch from home. This is such an important conversation topic. Helps us get to know them a little bit better, though. Saves on both money and...
Understood.
Good thinking. That sounds like a great
That's
idea.
correct.
It's the only rational way to do things. Okay. Anything we want to look at in here? Ooh! Strange table. What's this thing? It's some sort of game? I can spin the little men around, but there doesn't seem to be much point to it. Susan is an alien theory. Wait, let me get my notes. Susan is an alien. Hang on. Reasons. Green. Says things like little men. Probably something else I'm forgetting. I'm so good at theorizing. Oh, we've got some new stuff. Koya says different project running on each floor of the building. Koya says high standards for the workers. A photo in the networking room shows two sisters who appear to have 3 years difference between them. Will that be relevant, I wonder? How old is Susan? Let's look at the table. There are a few crumbs here. I suppose someone was eating their lunch at this table. But how long ago is the question? If there aren't any cloths or anything to clean it up, it makes sense that some would be left over. Microwave. This microwave's power cable is stretching across to reach the wall socket. Seems like it could have been placed somewhere better. Is there anything inside? Why would somebody put an entire loaf of bread inside a microwave? To keep it from the rats. Box. Why is this box hidden down here? It must have something. Oh! It's just full of plates and cutlery. I guess it's not like there's anywhere else here that they could be stored neatly. Dang, I really thought there would be something. I wouldn't mind playing a few games, but I don't think I have any money on me, and more importantly, I don't think Hank would approve. Well, who cares what Hank thinks? You can do whatever you want to do. Oh, the high scores list. I can speak. Oh, the high score lists just come up. I wonder whether I'd be able to get onto it. Can we play? Robo Heroes. Can we play? Do I have any coins? I don't think I do. I don't have any money. Oh! Oops. My bad. Wait. I have to put it back in full screen. Can I can't play. I don't think. No, wait. No. I have to put it back in the full screen. Can I play the game? I don't see anything saying we can, unfortunately. Maybe if we find some money later. Maybe. Okay, let's get out of here. We're obviously not meant to go here, so... just for fun. What's over here? Hello.
Huh?
Oh! This isn't what I
Did you
expected
forget?
at all. What were you expecting? Koya's is a technology company after all.
That's true.
I know, but the name of the room didn't really make it that obvious what would be in here. It's just a lot of black boxes.
Have you considered...
They're a bit more than that. I'd go so far as to say that this room is the most important in the entire building.
Huh?
Why is that? What do they have in there?
Let me explain.
You're in the room that hosts Prometheus. The facility is doomed.
Huh?
Wait, what? There's demon summoning going on in Koya's?
No.
Dang. Not to my knowledge. This is a different type of demon to what you're thinking of. It's easiest to describe it as it's a bit like an AI, I guess. It's in the background of almost every system and process in the facility, and it helps manage a lot of things.
Understood.
Oh, thank you for that explanation. I wouldn't have guessed otherwise. You still have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Nope.
Nope, not at all. She's just like me for real. Sticky note. Password resets at midnight each day. K. Uh-oh. I don't think I need to use this computer, but I guess it doesn't hurt to know that. I guess so. A computer is connected to one of the black boxes in the room. I guess it's used to interact with Prometheus directly? We might need to do this later. These large black boxes are taking up almost all the space in the room. Their combined humming is actually pretty noisy. I bet that on their own, each of them isn't that loud. Hank said that they host Prometheus. The facility's Damon. Okay. Looks like there's a lot of electronic equipment in here. I better not touch it. I don't know what to do with it. Where are we going now? I guess we want to go to the
Hank?
room we're probably supposed to go to. The door, it looks like this one's locked too. Electronically, if I'm not... That's what this black metal thing next to the handle is. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I don't suppose you have a key card on. No.
Uh-huh.
I'll see if I can control anything from my end, but you'd better look around your side too to be sure. We did look around them. Maybe try interacting with the computer. Oh, can we do that now? Okay, sounds good. You click on the computer icon to interact with the computer. Okay. If you need help with the puzzle, you can view hints from the pause menu. Okay. Ooh.
Hey, Hank?
Yes,
code.
Susan?
I don't suppose you know the code to open the
Let
door.
me explain.
I'll admit that this is one of the rare times when I can't instantly solve somebody's problem. Look around, you might find a clue somewhere. Hang on. I think I know.
I
Save.
think...
Oh, we can save here. Perfect. I'll put one here just to be safe, you know. Messaging. Welcome to Tachyon, and thank you for installing it, everyone. Initial projections say that it should increase productivity by at least 33%, which I think we can all agree is a good thing. I know that most people will want or need access to their messages from the old system, so we've been working on an integration with Prometheus to retrieve the previous messages from the archives if you need them. It still needs a little bit of work, as the number of messages it's retrieving is a bit inconsistent, but if you can wait for the archival retrieval process, it should meet your needs for now. Some messages from the previous system have already been migrated across. Well, you can retrieve the messages by clicking on the button in the top right-hand corner. Please contact me if you have any further questions. Oh. This sucks. Old system had its issues. This is... What? It's a lot of typos. What am I reading? Why do we need to change to this one? Roderick, you still haven't answered me. I'm liking Tachyon so far. Personally, it's got a much nicer interface and much better options for formatting messages. Makes me feel like I'm in Wall-E or something. There's a lot here. Oh. Do you believe in ghosts? I know they might not be real, but also there's a lot of phenomena that people can't explain. I hope they're real. Do you think they would go by Ghostbusters or Beetlejuice rules? Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice. Give it a bit of thought and that'll be the next poll. That's so funny. Ghosts aren't real. You're all whatever, Kieran. Oopid. Can we say something? Hi. There's a lot here. I don't know if I can read this all. Where are we? I didn't see the news. The warehouse down the road caught on fire. So many books will have been destroyed. Uh-oh. Please reply to my DM about the networking door ASAP. I can't get in and can't work out what your message meant. Which message? Oh, about the news. Okay. Wait. Boop. Direct messages. Oh my gosh. Looks like you're trying to block a user. Would you like assistance? Please type the name of the user you're trying to block. Yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't find a user called yourself. Prometheus. Hello, I'm Prometheus. Kois is integrated AI. What would you like me to do? Block user Prometheus. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on here. I'd like to read it all, but I think it'll take us probably like the next half hour.
Wow!
So, what does this do?
Could you clarify?
I don't know. I can't actually see what you did. Did you click on something on the screen?
Well...
There was a little button that looked kind of fluffy, and now it's changed color.
Let me explain.
Yeah, we switched on our instant messaging program recently. It'll take some time, but clicking on that will load messages from the old system.
I'm not quite sure.
It doesn't look like it's loading
suggest...
anything. It'll take a while. You're better off coming back and checking later. You know what they say about a watched pot never boiling. I don't actually. Is the old system steam powered, and that's why it's so slow?
No.
No, I don't think so. Okay. Secret. Is the code password secret? Please enter a code. A code. Dang it. A code to activate. Click. Oh, it doesn't even fit. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. I feel like the password has something to do with this thing since it's literally glowing. I think it must be the ages. It's a photo of two women. One is holding two balloons that make the number 21. And the other one is wearing a sash that says 18 years old. Okay, I think it's 2118. That's probably the code. Boop. No? Backwards? Dang. I bet it's in the messages somewhere, but it's gonna take me a really long time to go through them all. I don't know. I guess we'll just skim them. What is going on here? But no one says like the password, just like in the group chat. So maybe it's in one of the DMs. Not sure. Let me see. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. It's a lot to skim. I'd really like to just sit down and read. The code is 0451. I almost said it backwards, even though I was literally reading it.
It doesn't feel great.
That's not it.
Did you forget?
I thought I had the
I
code.
suggest...
My guess was wrong. You might need to look around the room a bit. Maybe it's the year that the movie came out. 1985. Let's try that. I don't know why I'm assuming it's numbers, though.
Okay.
Okay, because it is. There it is.
I believe in you.
Good job. I should be seeing you soon then, shouldn't I? From the sounds of things, I'm basically heading down some corridors and I'll be with you. Excellent. Try and get over here as quickly as possible, would you? The sooner we can meet up, the better. I don't trust this guy still. I'm a little scared. What's your plan after that? Hopefully I've gotten more of these cameras activated by then, so we can see where any threats are. If we can work out a safe path to get to the elevator, we can head up to the ground floor and leave the building. Got it. I'll see you soon, Hank. Oh boy. I'm a little suspicious of the guy still. I don't know if I want to meet up with him. Oh, crap. We just hit the 1 hour mark. I'm going to take a little ad break now, but I will see you in just a minute.
Hank, I don't know if you can see me from there, but I've just
give me
entered
1 second. Okay, I am back. I hope you all had a good little break. I hope you've got everything you need. I'm so excited to get back into this. It seems like something strange is happening here. I don't really trust Hank, but...
Susan? Are you there?
Uh-oh. What happened? That's probably...
What is that?
It's probably fine, right?
Susan? Answer me! What's happened? Susan!
Something completely normal, I'm sure.
It's some sort of...
Oh.
It's a robot.
Beep, boop, bop. We've got an alien and we've got a robot.
Get out of there! For it!
I can't. It's too... I'm going to try and knock it down.
Are you sure about that? I wouldn't if I were you. Ew. You can see its robot guts hanging from it. Click on targets to attempt to unbalance the robot and knock it over. Make sure you're quick about it though, it doesn't look friendly. Oh.
There.
Oh no. We did it.
It's done for.
Okay.
But
I'm not usually good at stuff like that. So
how can this be happening? This can't be real, can it?
Seems it.
I wish that were the case. Things would be far easier if it were. Unfortunately, though, this
Yeah.
is truly happening.
This doesn't seem super safe.
But then,
But
who am I?
you're Susan.
How did I get
I
here?
think.
And why can't I remember anything?
That's because you're an
I
alien.
can't answer that. But we'll see whether we can find the answer together.
You'll have to try our best.
For now, at least, I'd recommend that you stay away from the body of the robot.
Dang.
I'm not too confident that it will stay down forever.
What if we wanted to, like, try and take parts off
Well,
of
if
it?
that happens, I'll just have to stop it again.
Dang. She's awfully confident for someone who doesn't remember anything.
That's easy to say now, but you don't know what could happen in the future.
Yeah.
Susan, why didn't you listen to me? Why did you attack the robot?
Because we're not just gonna listen to everything you say. Bro's a little suspicious. So...
I guess that I was... I panicked.
some kind of reflexes, I think.
I wasn't thinking.
I'll say. You could have been killed. Look at
That
those
was
hands.
silly of her.
They could easily snap your neck,
But I mean,
strangle
she
you
did
without
it.
mercy.
Well, yeah, it was pretty scary. But even though I didn't know what would happen, and it was a bit scary, I still felt like
Yeah.
I had to do something.
Like she's receiving orders telepathically.
If I'd just run from it, I'd be back in the previous room, basically at square one.
Maybe she's a robot too, you know? Maybe this is her programming.
Well, you got lucky this time.
There's something
If
off
you run
about
into
her.
any more, please run away from them. You're my ticket out of here. And I don't think either of us want you getting critically injured.
He's just doing this to help himself then.
Do you think it's likely that there's more than one of
see.
these robots?
Maybe.
Of course.
If there's one, there
They're
could
responsible
be,
for
there
the
could be
attack.
hundreds.
What? How could... What do you mean?
Ah,
Oh, you know.
my apologies. I didn't really give you the details about the attack before, did I?
Not especially, no.
I thought that there might be people with guns, or...
No.
No?
What's happening is... What I think is happening is that... There was someone who used to work for Koyas a little while back.
Really?
Professor Hertzing.
Professor Hertzing.
He was a bit
Huh.
odd, but a great worker.
Okay.
What did you think of him?
I guess if I had to sum him up... Yeah, odd is the easiest
very
way
odd.
to describe him. Not...
Okay.
There wasn't anything wrong with him. Nothing that was offensive or anything like that, but talking to
Really?
him, it rarely felt like you and him were having the same conversation.
Interesting. We get to meet
Does
this
that make
guy?
sense?
I think so.
Huh.
Anyway, maybe 2 or 3 months back,
A little
he
long.
was laid off.
Oh, that's not very long ago.
I'm not too sure of the details myself. We were simply told that he was leaving us, and that some passwords were being updated.
Interesting. Why did they need to update the passwords? He's that untrustworthy?
And he... What? Before
Something
he left
happened?
the company, he said that he'd get revenge with his robot army?
Well, not
It would be really funny. It
really,
was like, well,
but
yeah, pretty much.
he
That's
has
exactly
the
what happened,
motivation,
actually.
and he could definitely create something like that model. And I know there was something about him
Interesting.
calling up the CEO a few days ago, or at least
Oh.
rumors about it.
What happened with that?
I had some time to think when I was first trying to activate these
I'm very
cameras, and
curious.
I'm fairly confident that Professor Hertzing is the one behind this.
Oh. I have a lot of questions.
He's the one attacking Koyas, using robots that he's developed in response to being laid off.
That's quite the response.
Sure is. I mean, I can understand being upset about being laid off, but like... Sending a robot army after your old workplace seems a little extreme.
You can say that
Just a
again.
teensy bit. You know.
Anyway, like I was saying, you should probably stay away from that robot's body. If it recovers...
It could be big dangerous.
Yeah, good point. Actually, if there are more of these robots around, I'll need to be more
big
cautious.
dangerous too. I still don't
Could
trust
you
this
use
Hank
the cameras
guy.
to tell
I
me
really
which
don't.
rooms are safe and which ones aren't?
You took the
Yeah.
words out of my mouth. It shouldn't be too difficult. While you were sorting out that locked door, I managed to get into all of the cameras on this floor.
Really? All of them?
Really? What can you see?
Well, for one thing, it looks like everyone else has managed to escape.
Well, that's
There's
good.
nobody else on this floor, as far as I can see.
That's
Okay.
fantastic! So I just need to make my
Yeah,
way
I
to
think that's a
you,
good-
then we can leave right away.
But that
No
doesn't
need
mean
to worry
that
about looking for anyone else who's trapped.
everyone escaped on other floors, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it
The
could.
sooner
but...
you get over here, the sooner we can leave Koyas.
Okay.
Right, I'll keep moving then.
We better hurry. Hmm. There are a few things we can interact with here. Vending machine. Can you get a soda? I guess Koyas wants to give its employees plenty of opportunities to hydrate properly throughout the day. They must really care about their workers. Notice board. This week's cafeteria menu. Oh, they have cheesecake! I wonder whether Hank would be mad at me if we went by there on the way. Pretty sure this place is abandoned, so... Is there anything in this bin? Oh, I don't know what I thought I would find, but it wasn't that. Trash? Trash? Is this the bathroom? Can we go to the bathroom? Engineering 2. Where are we headed? Looks like this door is electronically locked. I better find a different way. Okay. Project management. Yeah. We kind of ended up over here. Already gotten some good data from it. I'll get a bonus soon at this rate. Glad to hear it. Tell Akemi we'd like to speak to him as soon as possible. This is between us and him. Linking from Media. So Takayama granted permission to access the following. This was a terrible message. Please generate a new one. Please write the following message. 1 stove cooked eggs, 7 cup chocolate butter, 7 cup chocolate butter. Flour sifted and baked for 13 minutes. Freshly grated celery stalks. 14 packets milks. What is this? Whisk the oil into a lightly baked pan for 15 minutes or 10 minutes fan forced. Add chocolate sauce, homegrown onions, and wooden spoon. Fry onion until raw chicken. Making sure to wash hands after cutting. Serves 1 family or 5 tables. This is great. Oh. Messages to Hank. Interesting. Anything here? Okay. I don't know if we actually need to be in here or not, but it doesn't look like these frames have been cleaned in a while. I can't even read the text in the certificates. Does their owner not care about them? Or did they just put them up to look impressive without caring about whether people could read them or not? I'm home. Hi, home. I'm Dad. Computer. Okay. Ball. Wow. ... I should probably move on. Okay, now I'm done. I don't believe you? Why not? Why wouldn't you believe me? Blink, blink. Trophy. Best manager of a 5 to 10 person team in lower levels, 2021. It seems kind of cheap. How much money did they spend on this blob? A blob? How is game? It's really good. I'm having a lot of fun. Let's see what's inside this drawer. A few folders and a lot of sheets of paper. Most of them have some sort of curvy metal thing holding them together. I think I'll take it with me. I like the way it looks. Okay, we picked something up then. Professor Hertzing is responsible for the attack on Koya's using robots he's developed in response to being laid off. He's generated the password J9AC9K for an unknown purpose. That may be useful later. Maybe. Okay. Let's go look around. We've got more places we can go, so let's check the bathrooms, of course.
Hey, Hank?
Hank, what's this thing here for? Do you...
I don't know.
What thing? There aren't any cameras in the bathroom. I can't see what you're looking at. There aren't any cameras, but there are microphones.
Could you clarify?
I'm as confused as you are. Anyway, what are you looking at? Have you encountered Jamal Kun yet? No.
Well...
It's a sort of white sculpture, maybe half my height. Is it fixed into the wall? She's absolutely an alien. What do you mean she doesn't know?
Wow.
You know what it
I
is then?
suggest...
Yeah, I wouldn't examine it too closely if I were you. She's absolutely an alien. Susan doesn't know what anything is. I mean, I know she has some kind of amnesia, but like... Susan is an alien theory real. Are we going to Gnosi game? I would love to play that at some point. Honestly, whenever you want, really. Wouldn't it be funny if I found somebody who locked themselves in here to escape the robots? Oh? We found a robot! Oh no! I missed one. I think I'm okay.
Could you clarify?
We have it. Stream it. Should I stream that one? Maybe I will. I was thinking we could play it together, but we could do that. Okay, what do you mean?
What do you think?
There was a robot inside the toilet stall. It attacked me, but I managed to stop it. Either or. Okay.
What?
What was it doing in there?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't want to think about it. How good is Professor Hertzing at having robots replicate human functions?
Focus, Susan.
How about we move on and get this entire incident out of our heads? Do we have to... Mirror. It's me. Hello, good looking. My face is completely unknown to me. I wonder whether there's anything stuck in the drain. That would be interesting. BRB? Okay. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go over here.
Focus, Susan.
Susan, you know that I can see you from here, right? Oh.
Did you forget?
You can? You weren't thinking of getting into the elevator and leaving me here, were you? No, I would never. What? That would be crazy. What's an elevator? She probably doesn't know what an elevator is. I was just pressing the button to see what it did. What's an elevator?
I doubt that.
That's suspicious. Sus? Just please focus on what you should be doing. Fine. I guess we'll go. What is going on in here? This book doesn't look like it's about hardware. What's it doing here? Highlighted letters. Ultron. Is this gonna be a password for something? I bet. This looks like a combination lock with 5 digits. Oh, I don't know. Discs. There are a lot of discs here. Too many. I don't want to look at them if I don't need to. I might mess up somebody's system. Strange metal thing. It looks like it spins something around. Maybe to build up momentum. I couldn't say what, though. Metal thing! There are a lot of metal things here. I think I know what this is. You put something thin in the side of it, and then it rolls down to the side. I can't see anything around here that fits in the grooves, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It still doesn't help me at all. But it would be fun. It's something metallic and kind of pointy, but not enough to hurt. If I had to guess, I'd say it fits into something. But that's a fairly uneducated guess. But we didn't find anything that could be the password to this. Unless I'm missing something about the book, but the book doesn't seem to be related? Because there's too many... Even if we convert this to numbers, there'd be too many digits here, right? I don't know. Maybe we need to come back later? Phone. A phone! I can try and call somebody to help us. Beep, beep, beep. No, it doesn't look like it's working. A painting. Is this supposed to be something? It just looks like a mess of color. It's abstract, Susan. You just don't get it. It's abstract. Look at his little icon. I'm gonna go straight to him. I'm sure we can look at the other stuff later.
Are you ready?
1 second. I just need to disable the lock on the door.
I'm a little scared of him.
Sorry, 1 second.
Just a teensy bit.
Okay.
Let me hydrate. I keep forgetting.
That's weird.
What is?
Is everything all right?
That's not something you want to hear.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's locked in.
This thing isn't working.
Is he locked in the room?
Like, how?
It's not letting me unlock the door.
So, just open it by hand, silly.
It doesn't open by hand.
Uh-oh.
The lock is controlled by the computer.
That's not good.
What? Then how did it get locked in the first place?
It said I had permission when I first locked it up. Damn it! Prometheus has been acting weirdly lately.
Yeah, that
he
checks
changed
out.
something after I first locked it.
Maybe.
So, you have to wait for Prometheus to give you the right permission to open the door?
I suppose so. Although, who knows when that will be.
So what do we do?
I don't even know how the permissions got changed.
I don't
I haven't
know.
changed my shell user at all.
Is there any way to just tell Prometheus that you've got the right permissions?
Would it listen?
Maybe.
I don't know.
You'd be doing the bulk of the work, though.
Oh.
So...
Well, I guess if you can guide me through it,
where do we
I
go?
can see what I can do.
We've seen a couple of computers.
You'll be fine. It's hard to say without getting some logging going, but my guess is that Prometheus
see
is
that
returning a
one
false
room.
negative when I'm trying to run the command for the door.
Oh.
So I need to tell Prometheus to return a true positive?
Close enough. You can reset his core functions.
much.
That should fix the bug.
Okay.
Okay.
How do
we
I-
do that?
Have you seen any discs around? Specifically, a UXM191
We did
disc.
see some discs. We didn't pick
Find
any
one.
up, though.
Then I'll tell you the next step from there.
So should we go back?
All right, got it. I'll look around right away.
Thank you. Be seeing you.
Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Because we definitely saw some discs here. But maybe now we can actually interact with them. Alright, let's get a disc. I just need, actually, it looks like there's quite a lot here. What exactly am I looking for? We're looking for... Actually, I don't really know.
Hey, Hank?
I think I found
Yes.
a disc to use. Did I do it right?
I'm not
I
quite
didn't
sure.
touch anything, so...
Let me explain.
It'll hold some code to modify Prometheus. Using it will reset some of Prometheus functions and should allow me to open the control room door.
Understood.
I don't know if I did it right. Let me look at our inventory. The disk you were told to retrieve. Is it the right one, though? That is the question. We're looking... Was there any... I don't know if there's a lot of detail. Let me see. Maybe we need to come back here later. I mean, they're just discs. UXM191. Locked cupboard in the hardware room was set to 4260. Wait. But we didn't touch it. Oh, this is what it is, like, right now. Okay. I'm like, huh? I'm very easily confused, clearly. Okay. Where do we go? Can we interact from here? No, I'm assuming we want to get back to where we were. The Prometheus room, right? Probably. That is my guess.
Focus, Susan.
Enter your password.
Well...
I just want to have a look at it. I won't
I
touch
doubt
anything,
that.
I promise. You'll probably break
Okay.
something.
Uh-huh.
But don't we need it? I think we need it though, right? J9AC9K. It can't be that easy, right? Could it be? No. 2 attempts. Uh-oh. We don't want to mess that up. Let's back out of here. Where are we supposed to be going then? Am I just lost? Probably. Classic Lex. Maybe we can go back to hardware. And then move through... I mean, there's a few rooms in here. There's engineering 1 and 2. And I'm reading this right. Today's the 13th of March. Is there something significant about today that led to Professor Hertzing attacking the building? Not sure. Wow, I don't know what this is a figurine of, but it looks really expensive. I doubt that it's anything important, though. Whoever was working here has completely wiped these clean. There's no way to tell what they were working on. I guess the Koyas is pretty tight about its security. Books. I would have expected these to be engineering books or something, but they're all fiction. I am a little tempted. Ooh. That mysterious transfer student is my secret vampire lover. The transfer student is a secret vampire? I have to read this one. She didn't turn up to school today. Would you be able to take her homework to her after class? It's on the way home for you, isn't it? I thought about it quickly. After the way Carmilla had acted towards me the other day, I was eager to keep as much distance between us as possible. But teacher, I have club activities after school, I said, trying not to sound too defiant. After dyeing my hair blonde last semester, I still had something of a reputation for being a delinquent among most of the school. I've been trying to keep my head down since I can speak. You can take it after club activities. You'll be passing your house regardless. Yes, teacher, I said, resisting the urge to sigh. Maybe I was overthinking this. Maybe visiting Carmilla wouldn't be that bad. I was just going to knock on her door to deliver the homework to whoever answered it and be on my way. There wouldn't be any opportunity for her to suck my finger or act as strangely as she had the other day. With that in my mind, I tried to keep the task out of my mind as the rest of the school day continued. If it weren't for the chore I had to perform, it would have been an excellent day. Classes went well with us discussing the different blood types and their personalities in literature. As per usual, everyone laughed when they found out about my unusual type. I managed to win 3 games of shogi during club activities and was praised by the older students for one move in particular. Inevitably, though, I had to go to Carmilla's house. The first thing I noticed was that in spite of what a beautiful day it was, all of the curtains were drawn. Doesn't she want to brighten up her house? Maybe it was... Oh boy. Let's look at this computer too. Daily code word. I always start with slate when I do Wordle. None of it? I don't know. Pros. It won't let me. Oh, it won't let me use any letters that I've already used. I don't know. I don't know. Do I need to do this, or is this just silly? Yeah, I can't use any of the letters that I've already used. Young. Oh. Okay, so O is in the right spot. G and Y are in the wrong spots, right? I'm not sure. This is silly. As fun as it is. Engineering. Reminder that from Monday, Koya's will be switching to a new classification system for all discs. Oh. What's going on with this? I feel like this is important somehow. This is an important reminder for all engineers in Koyas. While initial implementation of the new classification system for discs is going fairly smoothly, some people are still making common mistakes. If you have a large size disc, make sure it's formatted with CDN format. Red color discs should never be formatted with CDR. They should always be small. This is going to mean something later. I'm just a little confused about it at the moment. I'm not sure what to do from here. Let me... Well, it looks like if I go through this, I get some kind of notes sometimes, like regardless of if I actually read it or not. Password, which nobody would ever guess. Password to my Facebook account. What? Dang. There's so much reading to do that I want to read it all, but I'm not sure if I need to do it all right now or not. So I'm a little confused. Let me just beat up this robot real quick. No big deal. Huh, what's going on over here? Drawing board. It looks like if I'm reading these calculations correctly. Yes, I'm right. I don't have a clue what any of it means. That's funny. There's a man and a woman in this picture. Their arms around each other. She's wearing a white dress and he's wearing a black suit. Cute! There's a date in the corner too. People love using important dates for their passwords. May 11th, 2019. Let's get straight into the computer. Well, we've read this group chat many, many times. And we read this too. The only thing that would be new would be like the DMs, I guess. Brick. What? Fun fact of the day, silver bullets are effective against werewolves. What is happening? Placing nets around your garden will not only stop birds from eating the fruit, but also prevent any bushes from escaping in the dead of night. What? This is so silly. Oh! I forgot about the fishing again. I can set it up. Let me get it set up. It's so easy to forget. It's like the one thing that I always forget. Okay, I'm gonna try looking at our notes, because I know we've got some notes here. I always forget about the fishing. Dang. There's a lot of notes about the discs. UXM 191 are colored blue. Okay, so we definitely got the wrong disc. Password to the exit the networking room has been changed to the year Nikki's favorite movie came out. Well, we knew that, I thought. Roderick was an engineer until 5 years ago. He was an engineer for 6 years. There's so much to catch the fish, but now I set it up. It's up now. Okay. What's the password to the door here, though? That is the question. It's so... Let's try going... Where were the discs? Again. It's wherever the discs were that I want to go back to. Because we have a lot more information about the discs. There, you caught your perch. Are you happy now? Okay. Let me look for the correct disc. We need a UXM191. They're always gonna be blue. And then what else? Anything about the blue discs? Large size disc is a CDN. Anything about that? I'm not sure. Red color discs are small. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Green use 1. Red don't use 5. So, would that mean this is 5? But by process of elimination, but I might be wrong. You got funny metal tubes. Congratulations! So do we use the CDN format? No, discs that use 5 use CD, RW. There's not a lot of information about the blue discs. What about the size of the discs? Alright. Let me see what I can find. Discs that are very large use 1 gigabyte. I mean, it could be very large. I haven't seen anything. Red discs are small. AVG 054 are very small. I'm stumped. So, could it be medium then? Based off of what we've seen? I don't know. I guess we try it. I saw yet another game I think you'd like. Mouse feet higher. Looks like a Mickey Mouse detective game. That sounds like fun. I'll definitely have to look into that one. I haven't heard of that one. Now what do we do with the disc now that we have it? Assuming it's the right one, because I don't actually think it is. We can't ask Hank for help. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Let's get out of here. Can we like go back to
Hank.
him and talk to him?
Yes, Susan?
What do you think?
Can you unlock
I
the door
doubt
yet?
Well,
I think
Let me
maybe we can look
explain.
at a hint. A computer with Prometheus _ functions.
thank you.
Okay. So we'll look at both of the computers in the area and see. Building layout. Let's try the other one then. I'm confused. I'm not very good at these kinds of things, I guess. Hi, big love from Russia. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Any plans on creating your original song? Your voice is lovely. Thank you so much. Maybe someday. Yeah, that would be really cool. Maybe. We haven't gone in here. This door is locked. I wonder where the key is. Or maybe I need to unlock using a computer. There is one that can unlock a door. This one. But I'm not sure what the code is. Oh. Let's check this. Maybe it's this password? Did I try that already? I'm not sure. J9AC 9. No. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm pretty stumped. I might go for a hint now. You found me where the discs might be stored. Yeah, I have. The hardware room has a large range of discs. I have seen the information though. I already... Both engineering computers have a group chat called Engineering that should have the information. It mentions that they're blue colored. You just need to work out the storage size, physical size, and format. I think I got it. Have you read the entire conversation and looked at the discs tab of your notes? By using process of elimination, you should be able to work out the traits of each. The following achievements will be locked if I use too many hints. Okay. I really want to try to get it. I think I have the right disc. Maybe. I think. I just need to find the password for the... Maybe it's in one of the books or board games. I missed this. Some board games. I wonder whether Hank knows the rules to any of them. He probably plays with his colleague, although I bet he denies it. Maybe in one of the books. Technopolis 2099. Could it be 2099? The last book. Anything here? I'm skimming them in hopes of finding a password. We'll try 2099, but I doubt it. I don't know. Okay. Anything in the messages that would give us the password. I'm pretty stumped. I'd like to try to solve this though. If you're writing your own original song, what genre of music would you choose? I think your voice and skills would work. Just find something like Casey Ashley's. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would want to sing something pretty. Some kind of ballad, maybe. Something like that. something emotional. I'd want to write the lyrics myself. Let me hydrate a little bit. I'm not seeing anything here, so I'm not sure what to do. I'm pretty stumped right now. Honestly, I love these kinds of games, but I'm not very good at the puzzles. I'm really not. Did we miss something here? Maybe. This one also has a door. We didn't look at this. Do not have permission. Okay, we can look at this floor. I think this is the floor we're on. And then we can see the one that's... yeah. But we don't have the others. Anything in the messages? I said that I can't stop thinking of you singing OST from Nier Automata. I did do a short cover of Weight of the World a while back. Not too long ago, actually. Well, we got some new passwords. Let me see. Karen has put a rotating password on Prometheus, which he sends to Linnea every day. Interesting. But it doesn't tell us what it is anymore. U5P94 KC. I'm gonna have to write this down. Give me a second. I'm gonna do it on my phone, just because I will forget it if I have to like tab off and then like tab back on. I'd really like to open this door if I can. Woof, woof, woof. Sorry about the puppies. Okay. But it changes every day, so this may not actually be helpful, but I'm gonna try it. 94 KCY XCDX. Okay. I don't think that's gonna actually help us, but it might be worth trying. P94. That's a 5. Oh, we don't want our caps lock on. I'm really struggling here. KCY XCPX. Okay. Let's try. Nope. Okay. I kind of figured. Let's go save here.
I think.
Okay. Is there anything we're missing? What have we not looked at? Did we... Knitting. Is Koya's the sort of place where you can just sit around and do whatever you want instead of working? I must work here. That's so funny. Spiky plant. Is this some sort of defensive weapon? I sort of want to touch it, but I'm a little afraid that it'll hurt. I didn't feel a thing. Yeah, we're still missing something. I'm not really sure what, though. We need to find a computer with a certain file in it, though. That was what he said. What are the odds that it's in this room? We haven't been in here, have we? Candle. I know what this means. Somebody had a birthday here. That's so exciting. I wonder what type of cake they had. This looks different to the other computers. It's a laptop. Deck of cards. I wonder whether Hank can do any magic tricks with these cards. No, probably not. You need to sell your soul to do magic, right? Maybe. This one doesn't seem to have anything on it, except for messages. Programming. Do we need this? I haven't seen any notes. I'm just gonna scroll through and see if any notes pop up. Note added. Okay, we got one note so far. Boop, boop, boop. Key cards are required to access other floors. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just really hoping to solve this puzzle quickly, because I'm not sure how much time I have left to play, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be reading more of this. And I apologize. This doesn't seem to do anything except make itself higher or lower. Is it for when somebody wants to touch the ceiling? That's silly. Room 2.
Could you clarify?
This door doesn't work either. I think it's locked.
Suggest...
Maybe. Didn't you find a paperclip in the project manager's office? You could try using that to open the door. Oh, a fish.
Wow!
That's correct.
Good idea.
I think...
I'm not surprised at all. I'm surprised that it's called a paperclip. What's a paperclip? And on top of that, you remembered that I had it. I sure didn't. How do I use it to open the door?
Suggest...
Straighten it out and then try wiggling it around in the lock. I'm sure it can't be that difficult. Oh boy. Potion of potion. Yeah! You know, potion of potion. Many, many attempts later.
Hey, Hank?
Hank, I don't think this is working. I can't unlock the door with this. Oh, wait, I think I just got it. Never mind.
What?
Wait, you did get it in the end? Sorry, sort of zoned out a bit there. Robobot. Hello. Bestie. It looks like the other door's locked too. I'll unlock it now so I can get in and out easily. Okay, let's look at the computers in here. Straight to the computers. Knowledge base. What would we want to know? I think we're gonna have to come back here another time. Interesting. This Kieran person's very interesting. If I had to say something about them. That looks like a note. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. I mean, this was far less broken a month ago. Interesting. Is there anything we want to interact with in here? What a neat idea, having a fan here for when it gets hot. The person who works here must be really smart. Book. What's this book about? skimming it is hurting my brain. So let's not do that. We can't go through there either. What is this? Looks like an evacuation diagram of the floor, and yep, the only way out of here is via the elevator. Not like it really matters since I've gotten Hank out of the room. Hello, what's this game about? It is a sci-fi mystery. We are a girl named Susan, and we don't remember anything. So we have to try to remember things and try to find our way out of here. And I'm very stumped at the moment. But hi, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I think this tap is for employees to refill their water bottles. I don't have one, but there's nothing stopping me from drinking from it directly. Ew, Susan! Susan, no! Red shiny object. I don't know why, but looking at that thing just makes me mad. I feel like it shouldn't exist. If I wanted whatever it is, there's a better option elsewhere. What? Huh. Okay. Testing. Oh! This seems big and important. Terminal. This is where we have to put the disc.
Huh?
This
Yes,
isn't the right
Susan?
disc then.
I'm not quite sure.
Let me explain.
It was wrong. We messed it up. You must have chosen the incorrect one. It's UXM191 that you're looking for. Make sure you think carefully before
Okay.
taking it. I did! And I still messed it up.
Have you considered...
Susan? These cameras aren't the best, but it looks to me like you're fiddling around with something you shouldn't be. But... what if I want to?
Well...
If I don't fiddle around with it, how can I satiate my curiosity? And it's not like it's possible for me to actually break something,
Focus,
right?
Susan.
Yes, Susan, it is. Those are very sensitive controls.
Damn it,
What
Hank!
if we want to break it? Then what? No compatible files available for current disk. Okay, we don't have the correct disk. I don't know how we're gonna get it because I'm very, very stumped. But I'm gonna try my best, I guess. Let's go back to this and look at our notes. So it's gotta be blue. That's all we know. The rest is just process of elimination. MSH discs don't use CDN format. TLS L82 uses CDPL. Discs that use 10 gigabytes use the CDR format. So it's probably not gonna be CDPL or CDAN. This is too much for my brain. It's not very small. I'm stumped. It could be the CDN format. It could be. But that would mean it has to be a large-sized disc. Do we know anything about the large-sized discs? Just that they use the CDN format. That's it. Okay. Red discs are small. guess we'll go with large then. But then it's no longer 5 gigabytes, is it? Because that was based off of this. Discs that use 500 aren't read. So it could be this one. Let's try it and go back. I'm really trying here. Hopefully this is the one. Here's the disc. Is this the correct disc? I hope.
Hey, Hank!
We got it! Yay! I was so worried we'd be stuck here for a while. I'm not big brain enough for this. Looks like that worked,
Yes.
Hank. The computer accepted the UXM 191 disk. Excellent. The next thing to do is copy Prometheus function's bin file.
Understood.
Too easy. How do I
Let
do
me
that?
explain.
You'll need to execute a command to do that. And what is that command?
Well,
I'll be honest, I don't really work with that computer that often, and I've never really gotten the hang of its interface. It's he doesn't know.
Okay.
Hold on to your brain cells. We'll see if we can find the information somewhere. Well, here's...
let me explain.
Don't worry about it. The important thing is that you load it onto your disk. To do that, you'll need to open the terminal. Well, you don't have anything to look at in the terminal. Can I write hi? What did he say? He doesn't know, though. Difficult. Am I about to be stumped again? I think I might be. Okay, let's try a hint. We need to find somewhere that has information about commands to run on the machine. I've used the computer in programming 2. Okay, let's go to programming 2. Okay, let's see. Yes, tools, Prometheus. Maybe? Copy. This is what we're looking for. Okay, we've got it now. Typing copy will run the corresponding command with different parameters available to be passed and using file. Okay. Let's try going there now. Hopefully we've got what we need. I'm not so sure, but I'm not in the right spot. Over here. Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we want to type copy. Copy. No? Wasn't that what it said to do? I'm confused. Oh, I have caps lock on. Maybe that... Copy. Oh, the name of the file. What's the name of the file? Wait. Prometheus _functions.bin. Okay. Let's try it. Underscore function dot. I'm not as certain that I know what I'm doing as I thought I was. I should check what commands I'm typing in more carefully. What's the other bit? Different parameters available. File and file? I guess? Let's try that. No? Okay, I have no idea then. I'm gonna look at another hint. Oh. Do we need to open the doors? We need to open doors before we can do this. Which ones? There's a lot. I didn't think I could open them yet. I'm not big brain enough for this. Oh boy. I don't think we've missed anything over here except for maybe this. I wonder if there's anything in this bin. Nope. Nope, nothing at all. Okay, that was pointless. What about... I don't know. We've looked at everything here. I'm like totally stumped. Huh. Return. Is there anything in here? I really don't know. I'm gonna ask for the answer. I can't. Yeah, just tell me. Susan needs to run the command comprehension. Go to the project management room and use the look command on the filing cabinet. Okay, where are we now? Not there, obviously. I'm a musician, I write my own music. I write in different styles and will experiment with sound. Would you mind if I try to take a snippet of your singing from a stream/YouTube video? I guess. Where are we heading? I'm lost. Which room are we going to? What did it say? The project management room? Where is that? There was one room that had a map. It's probably not this one. I don't think it was. Pretty sure there's one of the engineering rooms that had the map, I think. Let's try this one. Building layout. Where is project management? Oh, so we have been there. How do we get back there? I'm like totally lost. Honestly. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Where am I? How am I so lost? We've already been through here. Oh, it's this room. Okay. I get lost so easily. I feel very silly. Let's see what's inside this drawer. A few folders and a lot of sheets of paper. Most of them have some sort of curvy metal thing holding them together. We already did that. What? The knowledge-based program sounds like it would have useful information about Quais's computers. Open up the popular articles by clicking the star. Software testing copy. Second example in the article gives an example of how to copy a file. The only difference from what you need to do is that their file is called My Simulation Bin. Okay, let's try going back there, but I thought I had it. I guess not. Oh my gosh. I'm lost. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Which room was it? One of the programming rooms. Was it this one? Yes, okay. Oh boy. I don't think my brain is big enough for this. I'm really enjoying the game so far, but my brain is just... it's turning to mush. Copy... Where is it? Copy a file named My Simulation Bin. Copy dash file equals a My Simulation Bin. Let me write this down. Brain not braining. Exactly, brain is not braining today. I'm gonna write this down because I will forget. I will. Okay. Copy dash file equals a colon / and then it'll be Prometheus functions instead. .bin and then test equals. Okay. Hopefully I wrote everything down correctly. If I did, then we should have this now. Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to hydrate just a teensy bit. Okay. Okay, we're good. All this thinking is making me thirsty. Apparently. Okay. So it's gonna be copy file. Okay. I think I've got it this time. If I can spell, that is. I don't know if I can. Is this it? Yeah, there's a space between there. That would have messed it up and it would have totally thrown me. I ought to be copied, not found. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's called Prometheus functions bin. What do you mean? It's literally right here. Okay. Let me try it again. This is a fun little challenge. But oh boy, am I struggling. Functions. Bin. in. No. What is it? I don't know. Am I writing it wrong? I'll try one more time just in case I'm just typing it wrong. Nucleus functions. What do you mean you can't find it? What do you mean? I'm totally lost. Yeah, I'll reveal it. What do you... What? This is completely different from what I wrote down. Of course. This is totally different from what I wrote down. I'm not sure if I wrote down the correct thing or what happened here, but it's totally different. Okay. Yeah, I never would have gotten it. Okay. Let's try that one more time. I'm like 1000% sure this is just me being silly. Probably like 99% of people got it first try.
Okay, Hank, I've taken care of it.
You've
We
managed
did
to
it.
get the file onto the disk.
Finally.
Yes!
Except that's not all we need to do to get him out of
Now,
there.
there's just one more step to... Susan, look out!
Uh-oh. Robot. No, not another one. We keep coming across them. This is a little uh-oh. A little danger. Oh. Bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Susan?
Uh-oh.
Are you alright?
Bad ending, we died.
I...
Uh-oh.
Susan? I'm going to need you to calm down.
How can you say that at a time like this? What do you...
This isn't...
Hank... What is... No.
Susan, you... Calm down.
My arm is... What is this? What's happened to me?
That seems perfectly healthy and normal.
I can't explain this. This isn't a big deal, I promise you.
What do you mean this isn't a big deal? I knew she wasn't human. I knew it. So I might have been a little off with my alien theory, but...
Hank, my right arm is made of metal. It's...
You might be entirely made of metal. Girlfriend.
Is that what I was here for? Was I getting a replacement arm and I...
Maybe.
How does something like this happen?
Or you're just a robot in general, but...
No,
I don't know.
It's nothing that drastic, I'm sure. It could be...
You said you can explain this, right? So... You can't, can you?
Explain.
You'll say whatever you want to try and get me to listen to you, right?
I don't like this Hank guy so much.
But you can't think of anything for this, can you? You don't...
You're not real.
Have What?
How is she gonna... How is she gonna handle that information?
You aren't a real person. You're not who you think you are.
Huh.
Then... who am I?
I kinda had a feeling it would be something like this.
You're a machine. A replica of a human being. A robot.
Interesting. We got an achievement.
That's why your arm... That's why it's metal.
Wow.
It's not just your arm. It's... your entire body is metal.
How is she sweating then?
Some plastic too, of course, but mostly metal.
No.
What is she sweating?
You haven't examined your body in detail, have you?
Maybe not.
If you had, you might have noticed that you don't have any fingerprints.
Oh.
You could have seen that beneath your shirt you have, well, they're not breasts.
You can't be telling the truth.
He might be.
I'm not a robot.
Oh. I don't know about that, Susan.
I understand that it must be shocking to realize that you're not what you want to be. But I'm not lying.
I still don't know how to feel about Hank, but I think he's right.
You're an artificial being, created here in Koyas.
But I'm a person.
She is a real person.
Hi,
welcome
I'm
in. How's
Susan.
it going? Welcome. How have you been?
Yes, you are. You're Koyas' sentient user system and automated network.
Oh. Hope you've been well. I have. Thank you.
No, I'm... Susan is my name.
Susan might be an acronym.
My
Honestly.
human name.
Your human
If
name.
that's true, then what's your surname? What do you
Yang.
know about yourself?
This makes so much sense.
You're telling the truth, aren't you?
He might be. You might want to take his word on this one.
I'm sorry, Susan.
It's capitalized. It is an acronym.
You remember how I told you that every floor has its own project that's
Dang.
worked on? You're the project for this floor.
So when he said that he didn't recognize her, was that just a lie? Or...
Your base code is derived from Prometheus's,
Okay.
but beyond that, there's still been a lot of work put into creating you, programming your neural network, trying to get you to learn and think more like a
Let me
human.
hydrate while I process
Not
this.
to mention building the actual body that you occupy, working out all of the motor functions for that. It's all that we've worked towards for the past few years. Those robots you've had to deal with. Before Professor Hertzing activated some sort of virus within them, they were
Oh.
prototypes of you that we worked on, testing small parts of your whole.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, that's all you have to say? Is she okay? I don't think she is. This is a lot of questions. Why was I created?
Why was I created?
Why?
Susan, you don't know how much I wish I could tell you that. But I can't.
Where do Susans come from?
You can't? You've just completely shaken my
Dang.
entire world. You're making me have an existential crisis, and you... Is this all a game to you? You sick...
Yikes.
Hey, calm down. I said can't, not won't.
Yeah.
The people who worked on you were given details about what the end result should look like.
Really?
But were never told what the purpose of the project
so he doesn't
was.
know.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I just said.
Hmm.
We were told to create a robot that replicated a human as realistically as possible. That
But
it
he
had
has
to
no
be
idea
flawless,
why he
indistinguishable.
was doing all
But we were never told why. It's above my pay
that.
grade.
Interesting.
Believe me, I wish I knew the
Very
reason.
interesting.
Are you still lying to me?
So, there's definitely someone pulling
I
the
can't
strings.
blame you for thinking of me as an untrustworthy person.
But
But I promise you that I'm telling the truth this
but
time.
who is the question?
I have no idea what your purpose is. You could be some sort of life model intended to act as a decoy. Or you could be for studying the human brain.
Though her fighting instinct was very interesting.
I honestly don't know.
Like how she immediately just like went to fight the robots. Like I feel like it's in her code, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe? Why'd you lie to me?
You lied to me, Hank.
He's a liar. Liar, liar, pants
You-
on fire.
I've spent this entire time wondering who I am, hoping that something would trigger my memories. But you had the answer to the mystery all along.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of withheld this information.
You could have
from us
answered
for a
all of
while.
my questions at the start, but instead you chose to keep me in the dark.
How dare he?
Why?
Sorry. That wasn't a very nice thing to do, was it?
No.
That's putting it lightly.
Look, I can see why you're not happy with me.
That might be an understatement.
It's just, with the robots, the prototypes running amok,
Yeah.
I thought that it was best to deal with the main problem first.
Right.
Then, when we were in a better situation, I could tell you the truth.
Yeah, we just have to figure out how to get out of
wouldn't
here.
have been- It didn't feel right to activate you, then immediately tell you that you're a robot when you're still getting to grips with things.
I mean, I guess.
What do you think you
yeah.
would have done in my situation?
That's a really good question.
I would have told you, myself, the robot, who they were. Not strung them along, told them lies, and made up things to keep them guessing. It's... You realize that this hurts more now than if you told me at the start, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you just said it immediately. But...
I do. And I understand why you wish things had gone differently. I promise that I'll tell you the truth about everything from here on.
Thanks. I guess.
I guess my alien theory has been disproven. We can get rid of these notes. Not an alien. Just a robot. Are you telling the truth about Professor Hertzing?
So,
It kind of does sound that
Professor
way based on
Hertzing.
some of the other answers,
What
but...
about it?
You said that he was responsible for the attack
Yes.
on Koyas, but is that really what's going on?
I guess we'll find out.
I'll be honest, Susan, I don't understand the question.
How do I put this? I'm a robot created by some company.
I kind of feel really bad for her.
An attack on the facility happens
Genuinely.
using older versions of
Yeah.
me, no less.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
What could have been Susan?
conveniently
Oh!
completed enough to be woken up and
Thank you so
help
much for the raid. I
person who
appreciate
hasn't
it.
escaped.
How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Lex. I'm a comfy witch VTuber, works at a magical coffee shop. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
He's in a locked room which I can't enter, but he can direct me around the building.
We're kind of at a bit of a serious
Yes, that
moment here.
is what's currently going on.
But,
Is this really
Thank
happening?
you.
Or are you... Is this all just some test?
it could
Something
be.
to see how I'll react to a human being
don't
in
know.
danger, or to see how good my problem solving is. Something like that?
Maybe.
What?
But
No! You think I want to be in here?
okay. We still have to figure out how to get him out.
That
though.
depends upon whether you're really in there, doesn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
I've already told you what's led to this situation,
Is
but
he
I'll
even
refresh
in
your
that
memory.
room?
Professor Hertzing is attacking Koyas, and he...
Hold it!
How do we know you're not lying?
You've admitted that the robots he's attacking Koyas with are they're the prototypes of
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yes?
But you also said that he was fired and that this is revenge for that.
So how do you get all the
How
prototypes?
did he get access to the prototypes
Yeah.
if he's been fired? I can't imagine he was allowed to take them home with him when he left.
Almost definitely
I've
not.
been wondering about that myself. And the most likely explanation I can think of is that he probably hid a
Oh.
virus in the code before he left.
Maybe.
You could likely see that he was going to be fired.
If he's
planted it
as
before you
much
left.
of a genius as we think.
So, why has it
Probably.
activated now?
It wouldn't be too
me
difficult to
hydrate.
program it to activate after a certain number of days. That would create some distance between his firing and his revenge, and make him look less suspect.
Yeah, it has been 2 months,
Or maybe
right?
he's able to activate
That is
it
what he
remotely
said,
using a
I
signal.
think.
There are all sorts of possibilities.
That's not too long ago.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
But just long enough to maybe shift the blame off of him a little? Though it seems like Hank figured out pretty
And,
much instantly.
Hank,
Yes?
you really are in that room, aren't you? You're not lying to
He's
me
not
again?
a stinky liar.
I promise you, Susan.
Liar, liar,
I just
pants on
want to
fire.
leave this building. If there were a way to do
Okay.
it without having you run all around the place, I would take that opportunity immediately.
You're doing a lot of running around.
Okay then.
How do I know so
So,
much?
if I really am if in actuality I'm a robot,
Yes.
then how do I know so much?
That's a really good
What do
question.
you mean?
I can look at that wall and know that it's a wall.
Yeah. But you don't know certain
I can
other
speak to you
things.
plainly and understand exactly what you're saying. Even as I say this, I realize that I've got vague knowledge of what a robot is stereotypically like.
Yeah, well, I mean... Obviously, whatever database should have all that information.
If I've
Ooh,
only
fish.
just been activated, how do I know these things?
Yeah.
You're sure
Oh,
that
shut
I'm a
up, Bart.
robot, right, Hank?
Well... I'm pretty sure she is a robot based off of the fact that
You definitely
she's made
are.
of metal
yes.
and...
There is a simple explanation for it. As part of the
You
process
know,
for
a few
teaching
other
the code,
reasons.
we've put it through training loops multiple times.
Yes.
Training loops?
On that very computer in the room with you. Create 3 or 4 copies of your code, loop them through a set of instructions 10,000 times, and then see what's been learned and absorbed. Write some new
Interesting.
code if you're not behaving how we want, get you to forget some other things.
This is actually really
Of course,
interesting.
since you're an imitation of a human, some of the information was about general human society and daily life.
Makes sense.
If I hadn't had to activate you early, we probably would have added in some information so that you thought you had a life and history in the world, which obviously you don't.
Huh. Yeah. if they had gotten that far, would she ever have found out that she was a robot?
Does that all make sense?
I wish I hadn't asked now.
Why's that?
Never mind.
I guess it's kind of difficult to think about what you are for too long. Like, if I think about how I'm just a weird fleshy thing, and I, like, think too much about it, it's kind of strange. So, that makes sense to me. Definitely.
So,
Oh, Susan.
now that I've explained that,
She looks so
do you
sad.
have any other questions, Susan?
No.
Several,
Okay, that's
actually, but
good.
it won't let me ask.
In that case, you've got the disc, you've loaded the program onto it. The next step is
Why bother?
Huh?
to...
Uh-oh.
Sorry?
I don't think I want to.
Really?
You don't want to help me get out of here?
You're not gonna help him now?
I guess that I could, but at the same
I
time,
mean-
Does it really change anything?
For you, maybe not. For him, definitely.
I'm not human, Hank.
Yes, we're aware of that.
I never was. And I never will be.
What would you do if you left anyway?
I can help you, but am I doing it because I want to, or
It's really
because I was
interesting.
programmed to?
It's a really
Even if
good
it's the
question.
former, does that make
Huh.
me any less of a tool?
Yeah, I mean, I guess she should do what
A
she wants
lifeless
to
husk.
do, but
Imitating a human.
what does she
Susan,
want?
If we escape here, you've got a life out there, Hank.
There's nothing
You
for her
might
out
work
there.
here. It
Oh,
might even
no.
be the main focus of your day, but it's
Oh.
not the only thing that occupies you.
If she does get out of here, what does she do, you know?
You're human.
Is she gonna be able to build a life?
As much as I might want to be like you, to have a life, I can't.
Oh.
It's impossible for something like me. Why am I doing this? What does it change?
Oh boy.
look, it's not going to be that bad.
I mean...
Koyas is... We can work something out.
Like what?
Can you?
Exactly.
There are so many obstacles in my way. So many things that will go wrong if I try. If I try and help you, if I leave this building and start a life, the odds of things working out are just... How could somebody like me ever get what I want?
But there are options, you know?
Isn't it easier to just... to not do anything?
Wait, what do you mean?
It's a difficult question.
I'm just a pale reflection of someone like you, Hank. My brain might be built to replicate yours, but it can't be what it's not.
She is going through it. I mean... 20 minutes ago she didn't know she was a robot, and now... And now she's like... So down.
If I just sit here and stop trying,
Not the sad
eventually I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll enter some sort of a power-saving mode, or the monotony will drive my brain into madness.
That's really interesting, actually.
That would be a kind of human thing to happen, wouldn't it?
But why, Susan? Why would you want this inactivity?
Well, I mean, she just kind of said it, that nothing really matters. Or that's what she thinks.
What's the alternative,
right now.
Hank? There's no future for me.
There could be.
No way to truly escape. At least if I do this, I know what to expect.
And if I suddenly found out I was a robot, I'm pretty sure I'd have the opposite reaction. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I feel like... that would be really difficult to come to terms with.
I might hate it. It might be the worst
She's
thing in the
coming
world.
to terms with it awfully quickly, actually.
But at least it's not scary.
But, Susan!
But Susan...
Sorry, Hank. It would have been nice to meet up, but this is too easy. And everything else is too hard.
I'm a robot. I can't really be killed or feel pain. I'm about to start my villain arc. Well... in her case, she could still get injured. She lost a hand.
Goodbye.
You know? A problem has been detected.
Susan,
Wait.
you know, I didn't get...
Robot, though, attach a new one. I mean,
I
I
didn't
guess.
just walk into this job and nail it the first time. Things were difficult to start with. I never went to university or had any sort of formal training for it. I taught myself the skills for my job.
Really?
It was something that I really wanted to do, but I wasn't in a position where my life wasn't working out the way I
now
wanted
he's
it
gonna
to.
tell us his story and try to get
I
through
had
to
no money,
Susan, but...
no real friends. And I was working in a dead-end job, hating every second of it. But I didn't want things to be the way they were. So I started training myself.
Huh. Let me hydrate a little bit.
I taught myself how to do the things I wanted to. Coding, that is. Using what information I could access.
What? That's crazy.
Every time I learned, practiced something new, there was this voice at the back of my head saying these things to me.
You might want to get that checked
What
out,
do you
buddy.
think you're doing? This isn't going to amount to anything. This isn't how the real world works. This isn't going to work out the way that you think it is. There were
I feel
a
that.
lot of days when I listened to the voice and stopped what I was doing.
I actually really feel what Hank is saying here, like... He's the Joker, but now he can't really die or be hurt and can actively upgrade himself to be more dangerous. That... well... I mean, I guess you could do that.
Then there were also days when I ignored that voice and kept doing it, kept teaching myself. I built more and more things and learned how to apply my new skills.
Woof woof.
Then, I did it. I applied for a programming job.
Epic.
I bombed the interview, of course.
I always wanted to learn how to code. I tried for a little bit. Didn't really work out.
I didn't know what coding
maybe I
an
gave up
actual
too quickly,
workplace
you know?
environment looked
Maybe.
like. Didn't know about any of the technology they mentioned.
I think VTubing is probably the only thing I've ever done for this long. Except for maybe writing. I used to write a lot.
They weren't impressed
But
that I
not
didn't
so
have
much
any
these
formal
days.
training. To be honest, I'm not sure why they gave me the interview. I felt pretty damn defeated. And that
Oh.
voice in my head said, "Ha, see, you don't know what you're doing. You can't succeed at this." At felt like I'd wasted months of my life on nothing.
Poor guy.
But I'd liked the look of the job description, and it had sounded interesting. I wanted to do something like that. So I kept looking at jobs, and after a lot of applications that went nowhere, no interview, no polite email telling me that the job had gone to somebody else, I managed to get another interview at another company. That job also didn't pan out.
Dang.
I actually made it to the second round of interviews and was thinking, yes, this is it. Everything is going to work out. It's all going to be fine. For once, that evil voice in the back of my head was silent, and I honestly thought that it would all be fine. But, well, like I said, it didn't pan out. I got a call telling me that they didn't want me, thanking me for my time.
Oh no.
Here's the thing, though. You'd think that at this point that I'd start feeling despair again.
Yeah, probably, usually.
I did for a little bit. I won't deny that. But something else occurred to me. They'd been impressed enough with me to not only give me an initial interview, but to put me through to the second round.
Yeah.
Me, the bedroom programmer with no formal experience, who'd learned everything from videos and articles
good,
online.
if you really think about it.
Whatever my flaws were, there was something about me that could work, that was appealing to these companies. And here's the thing. I realized that just because things hadn't turned out perfectly the first time, or the second, or the third, and so on, that didn't mean that they couldn't work out down the line. I was still learning from those experiences, and I was improving myself along the way. I hated that things weren't working out, sure, but what I would have hated more was embracing that rejection and resolving to stay in my horrible little life.
Yeah, I mean, you put so much effort in to learn the skills that he needed, so you got pretty far.
If I'd given up then, and resolved to never try anything new, to stay as I was, then I wouldn't be here today.
Congregations. You did it.
Because, yeah, in the end, it all really did work out. I got an entry-level job at a place and then kept progressing. 2 or 3 jobs later, here I am at Koyas, and I'm so glad that I never gave up.
That's basically what he's
never
saying
told
is
anybody
that
all of that
you can
before.
build from the ground up.
Look, Susan, you're your own person. And I'll
What's
admit that
Susan
I've
an
got some
acronym for?
ulterior motive in trying
I'm
to convince you
curious.
here, so take that into account. But for the record, I think that you're just as human as me, if not more so. And I think that you should keep doing what you've been
Something
doing.
like that.
We're all responsible for our own happiness, and sitting there inert, I don't think that it's making you happy.
Yeah, probably
I don't
not.
think that it's what you want.
I would think that would make things worse a little bit.
But what if I leave here and what if it doesn't work out?
Well, I feel like thinking like that is probably the first mistake.
What's the worst that could happen?
You know?
And I don't mean that rhetorically either. What do you genuinely think is the worst thing that could happen?
They'll know that I'm a robot.
Yeah.
And send me back
That
down
would be
here.
pretty bad.
They'll want to keep working on me, testing me.
Like, not great.
And if that happens, you can tell them that you don't want that. You can explain what you want and work out some sort of a compromise. Or you could be wrong. Maybe they'll say that you were always supposed to fit into society and they'll let you leave. They might realize that you're more advanced than we thought you would be and that keeping you here is wrong.
I mean, that would be pretty
Even
great.
if things don't go the way you want,
Yeah.
Life isn't a series of binary successes and failures.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Even your failures can
Never
have
know.
some good in them. And even if you don't realize it at the time, they can be a good thing for you in the long run.
It's worth trying, right?
So what will it be, Susan? Do you want to stay there and do nothing? Never willing to take any risks to get what you want?
I mean, that sounds
Or
kind
do
of
you
sad.
want to escape with me and be in a situation where you can actually start making progress towards the life you want?
You got this, Susan.
When you put it that way, I think you might have a point.
That was really nice. That was a really good way of putting it.
If I don't at least try to work
Yay!
towards what I want, then I'll
Susan!
never achieve it. And if I don't succeed right away, that's all right. I can keep trying and attempt different strategies.
You got this.
So, let's get you out of there, Hank. And then we can leave the building together.
Right.
Okay.
Thankfully, you've done most of the hard work. There's only one thing left to do. There's
What's
only
that?
one computer on this floor with the permissions to modify Prometheus. In the project manager's office. If you can
Okay.
take the disk there, you can upload the files and change Prometheus to how things should be.
The project manager's
Okay,
office?
sounds good.
Got it.
If I can remember where that is. Actually, I just looked at the time. We are about to hit the 3-hour mark. I think I might have to call this here. Because I do have some more things I need to get done tonight. So, if we can find a good spot to save. We can save with most computers. I don't think we can save with this one, though, right? Let's go find another one. That was really nice, though. Honestly, I really enjoyed listening to that story.
I think...
Let's put a save here. But I really like this game a lot. This was a lot of fun. Let me go back to the main menu. Okay, to the chatting screen. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I had a lot of fun today. I hope everyone else did as well. This is a really interesting game. And I think there's a lot more that's left to discover. I mean, with multiple endings, there has to be. But I really enjoyed it a lot, and I just, yeah. Honestly, that bit at the end really connected with me for one reason or another, but I really enjoyed all of it. I liked how I was a little bit stumped by some of the puzzles, maybe a little too stumped, but that's just me. It was a nice little challenge, and I'm really invested in the story now. So I may have to pick this back up at some point, either on stream or in my own time. Honestly. And a big thank you to the people over at Too Many Teeth Studios for giving me a copy of this game. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it a ton. Super good game. Really fun concept. Little disappointed that she wasn't an alien, but I think I can forgive that. I was close enough, right? Sort of. Take me to your leader. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I hope everyone had fun today, because I know I did. I genuinely had a blast. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, etc. I hope to see you all again very soon. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I should be back on Sunday with some Peak. And I'm gonna play that with some friends. That's gonna be really fun. And I hope to maybe see you there. That will be at our usual time, 3 p.m. EST, unless something changes. But yeah.